What's up guys, I'm going to do another video, and in this video we're going to be talking about Black Ops 2 becoming backwards compatible on the Xbox One. So at first I want to talk about a tweet that came from one of the devs behind backwards compatibility at Microsoft and Xbox, and just him talking about Black Ops 2, and then also when we might see Black Ops 2 becoming backwards compatible on the Xbox One with regards to Microsoft and Activision. So let's first get into this guy's tweet. So this comes from Bill Stillwell. He's the Xbox platform lead. So he tweeted out saying no backwards compatibility releases today, but the week isn't over. More importantly though, a message that might help explain the state of things today. So he included a wall of text that said, Twitter is a great medium, but often hard to use to properly answer a complex topic. Lately there's been another surge in the "We want Black Ops 2" tweets, with lots of continued angst and concern over why there is no answer. Combined with the lull in releases for backwards compatibility overall, I wanted to give more context directly, hence this wordy reply. First, it is important to remember that the backwards compatibility releases have always ebbed and flowed, just like the industry. Some months are loaded, others are pretty light. We are still 100% committed to the program. I expect big releases in the near future, but unlike the holiday season, big bi-weekly releases of titles are unlikely to happen each and every month. Yes, I know the upcoming titles, what issues we have with each one, technical or not, and the runway before they launch. I'm still very confident in this year's plan, and that we'll see happy customers in the future. Beyond that, it's not my place to communicate those plans, especially if it involves someone else's IP. Releasing a big/popular game, even as a re-release into the backwards compatibility program, is a heavily orchestrated event. Publishers often have target dates that coincide with other initiatives, such as sales or related titles, and they want to maximize the release. We also have long-term business relationships, and we want them to continue to deliver great news games to the console for many years. It makes no sense to jeopardize that business relationship for a short-term boost. Additionally, I can't understate the complexity of the non-technical part of this. We are in some cases of reviewing licensing agreements that are a decade old, evaluating the impact of a new technology on those agreements, and then negotiating with a host of other parties for terms to get renewed/changed. This is not a quick process most times. Finally, I do appreciate the well-wishers. I also have no problem with the continued asks. We have been doing this for over a year and a half, and it's been a constant stream of where's Red Dead Redemption, Black Ops, Skate 3, Black Ops 2, and so on. And if when Black Ops 2 ships, I'm sure there will be another title to take that crown. We even have a pool internally. This is all goodness. I have said many times that I'd much rather work on a project with passionate fans, even if it tends to be annoying at times, than work on something no one cares about. The day no one is clamoring for a game is the day the program is no longer of value. I'm not going to tell you when Black Ops 2 is coming, or Fable, or Halo, or any other game not yet released. I'm not going to tell you that a title is in or out, as those are a confidential publisher decisions and I am not authorized to reveal. I will just say that we in the program want these games out as much as you do, and we are working hard to make them happen. I prefer that the entire 360 catalog was already running on the Xbox One with no exceptions, and this team will continue to move towards making that a reality as long as we can. So this is really interesting. He just kind of talks about a lot of the technical things behind it with a lot of the publishers and stuff, that a lot of these publishers have specific release dates in mind that they're going to say, okay, we want this game to come up around this time to coincide with sales and just other releases and just tactics. And so this kind of goes into what I really wanted to talk about in this video, is when Microsoft would allow it and when Activision would allow it to become backwards compatible. So for Microsoft, this is the most requested game of all time. This has been the most requested game for a long time now too. And basically anything about backwards compatibility, any news or anything, there's always a lot of people wanting Black Ops 2 to become backwards compatible and just talking about Black Ops 2. So it's definitely something that a lot of people want. And so if Microsoft just gave us Black Ops 2, then as he says in here, there will probably be another game to come along and take that crown. But I don't think anything will have that same impact that Black Ops 2 did. So Black Ops 2 is like the pinnacle of backwards compatibility, in my opinion. If they release Black Ops 2, there'll be nowhere to go but down. Whereas if they release all these other games and then build up to Black Ops 2, then they'll slowly get to the top and it'll be done. Backwards compatibility will be here and every 360 game will be out. And that's just kind of my 2 cents on that. That if Microsoft was going to release Black Ops 2 for backwards compatibility, it would most likely be after, say, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and so on. But from Activision's point of view, Black Ops 2 would take a huge number of players away from the current cycle, so they would take a lot of players away from Modern Warfare Remastered and Infinite Warfare, and it would just kind of jeopardize sales and supply drop sales and everything of that. And that's something that I don't think Activision wants. But they did release Black Ops 1 almost about a year ago now, and that definitely kind of took players away from Black Ops 3 for a little while, but then kind of brought them right back. Because it was fun to play for a bit, but most people just continued playing the newest game. So it's not like Activision is completely foreign to the idea and completely against the idea of having Call of Duty games become backwards compatible because they think it'll jeopardize sales. If anything, it'll give them more sales because Black Ops 1 will be selling a lot digitally and Activision will get a bigger cut there, and then also DLC and map pack sales on there as well. So just overall, I don't think we're going to be getting Black Ops 2 for a long time. If we're going to get any Call of Duty games, I would say most likely candidate is Modern Warfare 3, then Modern Warfare 2, and then Black Ops 2. I don't think we'll ever see Call of Duty 4 since it was remastered. I don't think Microsoft or Activision would really want that. But yeah, there you guys go. Tell me what you guys think of this in the comments down below. I think we're probably not going to see every Call of Duty game backwards compatible on the Xbox One for at least like 2 years. I think within 2 years, we'll probably have almost every Xbox 360 game backwards compatible. And I'm really looking forward to the future. I just can't wait for this game. I love Black Ops 2, and I really want it to be backwards compatible. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.